Next is the multiplexers. Multiplexing. Actually, multiplexing it is the process of combining a number of signals into a single channel. That is, you might have studied multiplexer and demultiplexer. So, in digital, so we are combining so many channels into one line. And multiple access. Multiple access is actually a technique where in more than one pair of earth stations can simultaneously use a satellite transponder. That is, one transponder is there in the satellite. So many earth stations are sharing the transponder. That is actually multiple access. So many earth stations are associated to satellite. Then multiple access technique will influence the capacity and the flexibility of the satellite communication system, its cost and its ability to earn revenue. Normally, the main aim of any business, that is including satellite launch, also is to earn revenue. So, if we are to earn more money or revenue, we have to increase the channel capacity. So, multiple access technique will influence the capacity, and that is the channel capacity and the flexibility of the satellite communication system, its cost and its ability to earn revenue. One of the multiple access technique is the FDMA, frequency division multiplexing. This is the diagram for the FDMA. You can see that different channels are there. Different channels are separated by different frequencies. That is actually, this is the transport bandwidth. That is, if it is from 3 to 4 gigahertz, this is 3 gigahertz, 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, like that. This is the FDMA. Now we can see the TDMA and CDMA. TDMA, this is the TDMA, time division multiplexing. That is, here you can see different channels are separated by different frame time. This is for 1 to 2 seconds. This is 2 to 2.5 is a guard band. 2.5 to 3.5 is another band. 3.5 to 4 is guard band again. So this is a TDMA. And this is the CDMA. CDMA means we are actually using a different code. You might have heard about CDMA phones. Previously, CDMA phones was there. Your Sadish sir was a user of a CDMA phone. Actually, I have seen the CDMA phone with him only in the recent times. Previously, that Reliance, not Geo. Previously, Reliance phones were also CDMA. They do not have SIM. The next is the TDMA. So this is different frames in a TDMA scheme. So different stations are there, and each having a traffic of n bits, a guard time, another station, station 3, station 4, and the next frame, that is from station 1 again. So the different stations are using the same channel on a time shared basis. That is actually what is happening in the TDMA. Here you can see how a CDMA works. So this is the code, incoming bit code, having some RB bit rates, bits per second. So this is the -1 +1, and here this is the modulator. Previously also we have seen the aim is actually the multiplication of carrier wave with the modulated signal. This is the modulated signal, this is the carrier. So here, this is the modulated wave, or here we are getting the CDMA wave. So this is a spectrum, that is this is the code that is actually used here for generating this code. So here you can see 111. This is the code sequence for. This can be anyone. This can be -1, +1. That is the designer's choice. The code generation is designer's choice. And this is the data. So you are multiplying this. So here you can see -1 into +1, -1. So here this is -1 into -1. So here the frequency is different. So here minus into minus, plus, like that, again minus. So similarly, you can generate a code. And so there should be some relationship between the timing of this data and the timing of the code. Otherwise, it will create an error. So you can generate a code and you can decode it if you know this data. So this is a CDMA, code division multiprocessing. Now we can see the comparison between TDMA and FDMA. TDMA means the time division multiplexers. TDMA is a digital techniques, and actually we can think of a multiplexer and a demultiplexer. Multiplexer means so many inputs and one output. I think you might have studied in digital. Demultiplexer means one input and so many outputs. Suppose so many inputs are used by different subscribers of a telephone network. Suppose person A is using this line, person B is using this line, and so these people may not be knowing it is shared by all these people are sharing same network, same line. That is, on a time shared basis, we are getting access to this line. So, so many people can use this line, and at the receiving end, it can be demultiplexed into different lines. Suppose A is talking to C here, A is talking to C here, B is talking to D. So, but A, C, B, D are using same telephone lines, but these people might not be knowing they are using the same line, but this company will, telephone company will divide this into different channels after demultiplexing, after receiving. So there will be a receiver, there will be a demultiplexer in the receiver end, and there is a multiplexer in the transmitter end. That is actually a TDMA means. And another term that is used by this another example for this is actually one of the main examples. That is, we are using some satellite line. This can be a satellite line, satellite link, or this can be a telephone line, a link between a transmitter and a receiver, or it can be a microwave link. It can be anything. And another thing is, another example that you can know. Suppose you are watching an ancient news channel. So in between that news channel, you might be seeing some advertisement. Or sometimes, suppose you are using a YouTube channel. You are seeing a YouTube channel. In between, you are seeing some advertisement. So that is actually a time shared basis. We are getting different programs. That is also a TDMA, time division. That is, we are dividing the time into we are dividing the signal or the channel for different time duration. That is actually TDMA. And the next one is the FDMA. FDMA means frequency division multiplexers. Frequency division multiplex is purely an analog technique. The previous one was a digital technique. That is actually analog technique means, suppose I have told you, suppose for example Thrissur station. Thrissur station is having, Thrissur radio station is having a frequency of 540 kilohertz, and Alapura station or Calicut station is having a frequency of 600 kilohertz. So, suppose a subscriber at Palakkad want to receive Thrissur station, he can tune it into 540 kilohertz. And if he want to receive the Calicut station, he has to tune the radio to 600 kilohertz. That is actually, we are tuning the frequency into different frequencies to get different stations. Similarly, for example, I have told you this Airtel may be using, Airtel mobile network is using one frequency, Idea Cellular may be using another frequency, or Reliance is using another frequency, or BSNL is using another frequency. So this telephone network also, the 4G network, some frequency range may be there. So every service provider cannot use the same frequency. This frequency is divided into different service providers, and different service providers are using different frequencies. That is actually a frequency division multiplexes, and in that itself TDMA is also there. That is, in the frequency division multiplexes itself, that service provider is giving you the network by means of TDMA. So by using TDMA and CDMA, we can have a more number of channel capacity. That is, these things are used to increase the channel capacity. That is, the channel is limited, the frequency or spectrum is limited. In the recent budget, you might have noticed the government is planning to sell the 5G spectrum soon. 5G spectrum, and that is, the frequency is limited. So that will be given to different service providers, and government will get revenue. And you might have heard about the 2G spectrum scam. That was a scam. I think you might be knowing that if you are searching in the net, you will get details about that.